the federal government, the funding fight that's taking place. I'd like to get a congressional perspective of it all. And joining me now to discuss this and more is Congressman Andrew Clyde. He is a member of the House Appropriations Committee as well as the House Budget Committee, and he represents the 9th Congressional District of my home state of Georgia. Congressman Clyde, welcome back to Washington Watch.
Thank you, Jody. It's great to be with you on Washington Watch.
Well, listen, it's always great to talk to you as well. Before we get into the government shutdown stuff, just real quickly, I wanted to get your reaction to the deal that was struck between Israel and Hamas today. It's big news.
Well, I'll tell you what, our president, Donald J. Trump, is certainly the peace president. He has been advocating for peace across the entire world in various different conflicts. And this has been a phenomenal achievement by the president right here. I think that when the hostages are released, like he said on Monday or Tuesday, it will be an incredible victory for the president and for Israel as well. We'll see if Hamas actually comes through with it. I hope they do. I really do, because, these families need closure. They need their family members back. And it'll be the first time, I think, that there will actually be peace in the Middle East, since 1976, when Egypt and Israel signed their peace agreement.
Yeah, I think we're all waiting on bated breath just on that very issue. Is Hamas going to actually hold up to this? We'll see, and I would continue praying to that end. Let me come back now to the federal government, the shutdown. We're now in day 9 of it all. Republicans have put forward a clean continuing resolution, and yet the Democrats continue to vote it down. What are you seeing? What are you hearing behind the scenes there in Congress?
Well, as a member of the House, we have done our job. We have funded the government, and it's up to the Senate right now to do their job. And in Georgia, we have 2 senators, Senator Warnock and Senator Ossoff, that have consistently voted, I think now for the 7th time, to not fund the government and therefore to allow funding to lapse. They're putting health care for illegal aliens above pay for our troops, and that's simply despicable. I think Chuck Schumer said it best when he said every day gets better for Democrats. But what he forgot to say is that it gets worse for the American people. But that's exactly the way the Democrats look at it right now. And it's disgusting to see. And as a result, I think that every American citizen needs to call their senators, their Democrat senators, and say, what in the world are you doing? All right. You're not helping America. You're making it worse for everyday citizens in this beautiful country.
Yeah, and I think, quite frankly, he's rather delusional, thinking that every day makes it even better for Democrats. I think he's wrong on that issue as well. You look at the polling of Democrats, they are at all-time lows in favorability across the country, and it's this very thing, it looks to me like, is the reason why. This is just horrible timing, though, for it all. Can't the Democrats just pass a clean CR rather than demanding $1.5 trillion more dollars, and talk about what they want after the government reopens? Isn't that really what this is all about? Why won't they do that?
Well, they want to try and use this leverage of government funding to eliminate all the wins of the One Big Beautiful Bill. And then if you look at it, in the Big Beautiful Bill, you have a $50 billion rural hospital fund. Well, a lot of Republican areas are rural. And so they're trying to literally take away the health care of those in the rural districts as opposed to those who live in urban districts. And then you've got the win of defunding NPR within the rescission bill that they're trying to eliminate. So it's illegal alien and their health care over American citizens and over the armed forces and their pay. And it's absolutely shameful that the Democrats would do this.
Yeah, and their proposal would fund abortion and gender transition procedures as well. I mean, there's just a host of horrible things in here. And thanks to each of you for standing firm on this. The ball is in the courts of the Democrats, whether the government's going to be reopened or not. Final question for you, Congressman Clyde. The Congressional Budget Office, CBO, released their final monthly budget review for fiscal year 25, showing a $1.8 trillion budget deficit for the year. Your reaction to that?
Yes, I read that, actually, being on the budget committee. It includes an additional $80 billion of interest payments over and above what we normally have paid. So it's an absolute, testimony to how bad the Democrats have been in the prior administration. I mean, if you looked at that, you saw a massive increase of spending for the EPA, like $23 billion for the EPA. In grants that went out in November and December. If it hadn't been for the one big beautiful bill, which cut, like $230 billion of woke spending out of the unconstitutional Department of Education, it would have been a greater deficit than that. It'd been over $2 trillion.
Right. Thank you so much, Congressman Andrew Clyde from Georgia. Always great to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining us on Washington Watch.
Thank you, Jody. Great to be with you.